please help out the channel. Hit that subscription button. I'm coming out with tons of videos and you don't want to miss them. More by Andrea, True Connection. Okay, and this will kick off with kind of a descending D chord thing here. And so just a normal D chord for the first measure. Alright, then we do a cool little chord where we keep that same D shape, but just bring it all the way up to the 5th fret so that we're 5G, 5E, and 6B. And hit the D, open D string with that. So it'll be like a F chord with a D bass note basically. Then we go to a normal G chord here. And then back to the D chord. And I believe we want to go through that whole progression twice now. And now we do a couple measures of F major 7. And we'll be using this chord quite a bit throughout the rest of the song too in certain spots here. So it's just like you're going to make a normal F, but I like to do it this way where we're going to be 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 1 on the B, just like that, and we want to open E string. And then I just like to hook my thumb over and hit the 1st fret on the E just to get that bass note with it. So okay. If you're having trouble with that bass note, I wouldn't worry about it. You can just hit the D string down, and that should be okay. Okay, just a couple measures of that. Into the verse, it's going to kick off with a G minor chord, bar the 3, 5, and 5 on the A and D. A couple measures worth. And you can strum these at your leisure. I mean, if you really want to get busy with it, that's cool. You know, just whatever, you want to get funky with it, that's cool. But if you just want to do one chord per measure, it's up to you. Okay, so a couple on the G minor, and then we go down to that F major 7 for a couple. And we repeat that twice. Alright, next section of the verse, the B flat chord. 1 on the A, 3, 3, and 3 on the D, G, B. A couple measures worth. And a fun little thing you can do here, if you want to match what the horn is doing at this point, at the end of that second measure of the B flat, you can do a 1st fret on the A to open, and then 4 on the E. So we're basically just walking it down to get to this G chord for the next couple measures. Repeat that 2 times. Alright, and once we get to the end of the verse, everything kind of chimes in all together. We do a little scale here, repeated. It's 3 on the E, open A, 2nd on the A. Okay, and we're just going to repeat that at just slightly different time. Chorus, it's going to start off with the C chord. We just want to hit it once, and then from there we're going to come down and hit this 2nd fret on the A for a B bass note. Just walking it down, and we're going to end up on an A minor chord. Alright, and just before that measures out, we're going to hit 3 on the E for a little G bass note, and then end up on a F chord. we repeat that progression 3 times, we just add another measure of F in there, just as a buffer, I suppose. Prolonged horn interlude. It's kind of a horn solo going on there. But there's also a section in the middle of it that's really interesting. Start off, it's basically you're just going to be hanging out in this B flat chord for about 8 measures. Just, just get as busy as you want with it. Eight measures, do what you like right there with that B flat chord. Okay, but now it's at a B flat. We can just try to match what the piano is doing here, really. We just strum that a couple times. And now we're going to go to the F chord, and we're going to hit that 3 times. Second part of it, we come up to a C chord, and here we're kind of going to do like that blues pattern where we just bring the pinky over. So we hit the C chord, and then we just bring a pinky and hit the 7 on the D. Put that whole thing together. Okay, and after that section, we kind of have this descending D chord thing going on. Couple measures. Okay, and now we go to a D major 7. Basically, we just bar, just kind of like you take the 3rd fret on a D chord and just make it a 2. So you were just barring all 2s on the G, B, and E, hitting an open D note with it. Okay, essentially, we're just going to be moving this B string note. Okay, because now we're going to hit a D7, which we would just take that 2nd on the B and move it to the 1. So now we got that. And we just hang out there for a couple measures.